Welcome to our deep dive into the Bermuda Triangle mystery. For centuries, this region, stretching between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, has captivated our imaginations, fueled by tales of vanishing ships and planes, unexplained disappearances, and strange magnetic anomalies. Today we'll explore the scientific explanations behind the incidents in this infamous region. Are the stories true? Is there a mysterious force at work? Or can we explain these events through the lens of science and reason? Join me as we separate fact from fiction and unravel the truth about the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, despite its ominous reputation, is a region teeming with natural phenomena, some quite capable of wreaking havoc on unsuspecting vessels. This area, often shrouded in mystery and myth, is a hotspot for various oceanic and atmospheric phenomena that can challenge even the most seasoned sailors and aviators. Let's start with methane hydrates, a fancy term for methane gas trapped in ice-like structures on the ocean floor. These formations are found in abundance in the Bermuda Triangle, lying dormant until disturbed by seismic activity or changes in temperature. These deposits, under certain conditions, can rupture, releasing massive bubbles of methane gas that rise to the surface. When these bubbles reach the surface, they can create a frothy, less dense water column. Now imagine a ship caught above one of these eruptions. The water density drastically drops, losing its buoyancy, and the ship can sink like a stone in a bathtub. This sudden loss of buoyancy can be catastrophic, leading to rapid and unexpected sinking. It's not magic, it's simple physics. The principles of buoyancy and density are at play here, demonstrating how powerful and unpredictable the ocean can be. Then we have rogue waves, those monstrous walls of water that can reach heights of 100 feet or more. These waves are rare but extremely dangerous, capable of capsizing even large ships. These aren't your average waves, they're like the ocean suddenly deciding to play Everest. Their sheer size and power make them a formidable force, often appearing without warning. They form seemingly out of nowhere, a result of converging wave trains amplified by strong currents, catching even experienced sailors off guard. The unpredictability of these waves adds to the peril of navigating these waters. And let's not forget the unpredictable weather patterns of the Bermuda Triangle. This region is notorious for its sudden and severe weather changes, which can transform a calm sea into a tempest in a matter of minutes. This is a region where tropical and temperate weather systems collide, leading to rapid and dramatic changes in atmospheric conditions. These collisions can spawn powerful storms and turbulent weather, making navigation treacherous. Sudden squalls, water spouts, and even microbursts, powerful downdrafts from thunderstorms, can appear with little warning, posing serious threats to aircraft and ships alike. These phenomena can create extreme wind conditions and turbulent seas, challenging the skills of any navigator. Adding to the mix is the Gulf Stream, a powerful current that flows through the region. This current is like a river within the ocean, moving warm water from the Gulf of Mexico up the eastern coast of the United States and across the Atlantic. It's like a river within the ocean, capable of pushing vessels off course, sometimes significantly, if not properly accounted for. The strength and speed of the Gulf Stream can surprise even experienced mariners, leading to navigational challenges. Imagine setting your course based on your compass and charts, only to find yourself miles away from your intended position, all thanks to this invisible hand of the sea. The Gulf Stream's influence is a reminder of the ocean's dynamic and ever-changing nature, requiring constant vigilance and adaptation. Now, let's talk about the human element, because even with today's technology, navigating the open ocean is no walk in the park. The sea is a vast, unpredictable expanse, and even the most experienced sailors can find themselves at the mercy of its whims. The Bermuda Triangle sees a high volume of maritime traffic, from cargo ships and cruise liners to private yachts and fishing boats. This area is one of the busiest maritime routes in the world, making it a critical point for global trade and travel. With so much activity, it's statistically inevitable that accidents will occur. Ships can collide, run aground, or suffer mechanical failures, leading to potentially catastrophic outcomes. It's like driving on a busy highway. The more cars, the higher the chance of a fender bender, right? But unlike a highway, the ocean doesn't have lanes or traffic signals to guide vessels safely. Now, imagine those fender benders happening in a vast, unforgiving ocean. The stakes are much higher and the consequences can be far more severe. Navigation errors, even small ones, can have dire consequences at sea. A slight deviation from the planned course can lead a ship into treacherous waters or away from vital shipping lanes. A slight miscalculation, a misread chart, or a faulty compass can send a vessel miles off course, potentially into dangerous waters or bad weather. These errors can be compounded by the vast distances and isolation of the open ocean. And before the advent of modern navigation systems like GPS, relying solely on celestial navigation and dead reckoning left much more room for human error. Then there's equipment failure. In the past, sailors had to rely on the stars and rudimentary tools, which were far from foolproof. Ships, even the most modern ones, are complex machines with countless moving parts. Regular maintenance is crucial, but even with the best care, things can and do go wrong. Engines fail, hulls crack, and electrical systems short-circuit. These mechanical failures can leave a ship stranded, vulnerable to the elements, and far from help. And while most of the time these issues are manageable, in the harsh environment of the open ocean, they can quickly escalate into life-threatening situations. The combination of mechanical failure and severe weather can be particularly deadly. Let's not forget that many of the Bermuda Triangle's mysterious disappearances occurred before the widespread use of reliable long-range communication. In those days, ships were often out of contact for long periods. Losing radio contact wasn't uncommon, especially in stormy weather. Without the ability to call for help, a ship in distress could easily vanish without a trace. So, a ship experiencing difficulties might have simply vanished without a trace, only to be later discovered wrecked on a distant reef or sunk beneath the waves. The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, and its depths hold many secrets. The Bermuda Triangle is also home to some unique environmental conditions that, while not supernatural, can certainly pose challenges to navigation and understanding. This area has long been a subject of fascination and speculation, but the reality is that its dangers are rooted in natural phenomena. Let's start with the ocean floor. This region is marked by deep ocean trenches, some plunging thousands of feet below the surface. These trenches are not just simple depressions, they are complex geological formations that have been shaped over millions of years. These trenches are like underwater canyons, and their steep walls and unpredictable currents can create treacherous conditions for submarines and underwater exploration. The pressure at these depths is immense, adding another layer of difficulty for any vessel attempting to navigate through. Imagine trying to navigate a narrow, winding canyon in the pitch black, with strong, unpredictable currents pushing you in all directions. It's a daunting task that requires advanced technology and precise planning. Not exactly a walk in the park, right? The ocean's surface can be just as challenging, with turbulent waves and sudden storms adding to the peril. Then there's the Earth's magnetic field. This invisible force plays a crucial role in navigation, but it's not as straightforward as one might think. It's not uniform, you see. The magnetic field varies across the globe, and these variations can be particularly pronounced in certain areas. It fluctuates, and the Bermuda Triangle happens to be one of those places where these fluctuations are more pronounced. This can lead to navigational errors, especially for those who are not prepared for such anomalies. Now, this isn't some mystical force field, it's just physics. The Earth's magnetic field is influenced by various factors, including the movement of molten iron within its core. But these variations can affect compass readings, making navigation tricky, especially for those relying on older, less sophisticated compasses. Modern technology has mitigated some of these issues, but the challenge remains. And let's not forget the weather patterns we talked about earlier. The Bermuda Triangle is a hotspot for volatile weather where tropical and temperate systems collide. The convergence of tropical and temperate systems creates a volatile atmospheric cocktail. This mix can lead to sudden and severe weather changes, catching even the most experienced sailors and pilots off guard. Warm, moist air from the south collides with cooler, drier air from the north, leading to the formation of powerful thunderstorms, unpredictable winds, and those infamous rogue waves. These conditions can be extremely dangerous, making the Bermuda Triangle a challenging area to navigate. It's like a meteorological battleground, and ships and planes caught in the crossfire can face a formidable foe. The combination of deep ocean trenches, magnetic anomalies, and volatile weather patterns makes the Bermuda Triangle a true maze of nature. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the sea monster in the triangle. The Bermuda Triangle has long been associated with the paranormal, from alien abductions and underwater civilizations to time warps and sea monsters. But is there any evidence to support these claims? In a word, no. Statistical analyses of shipping accidents and disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle have consistently shown that the rate of incidents in this region is no higher than in any other part of the ocean with similar traffic density. Remember that busy highway analogy? More traffic, more accidents, regardless of location. Many of the so-called mysterious disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle have been thoroughly investigated and explained. Ships reported lost have been found wrecked on reefs, sunk by rogue waves or disabled by mechanical failures. Planes reported missing have been traced to pilot error, equipment malfunction, or running out of fuel due to navigational errors. There's no credible evidence to suggest that supernatural or extraterrestrial forces are at play in the Bermuda Triangle. No alien spacecraft wreckage, no underwater city ruins, no time-traveling vortexes, just the awe-inspiring power of nature and the occasional fallibility of human beings. In conclusion, the Bermuda Triangle mystery is not so mysterious after all. Thanks to modern science and technology, we now understand that natural phenomena and human error are the main culprits. Ships and planes continue to navigate the area safely every day. The real mystery perhaps is how the Bermuda Triangle earned its spooky reputation in the first place. Sensationalized accounts, embellished stories, and a dash of human imagination all played a part in creating this enduring legend. But instead of attributing these events to the supernatural, let's appreciate the power and complexity of the natural world and acknowledge the importance of human ingenuity and caution when venturing into its domain. Stay curious and keep exploring.